Way to the North is about love, friendship and ecology.
Okay, so the Way to the North was about culture and nature and also our contemporary environmental problems, and we learned a lot about Western Siberia and the history of some indigenous people who lived here in Western Siberia. And beside that, actually, we also learned how the environmentally changing affected their life and everyone's here. So I want to say it was fantastic experience, rich experience for me personally, and I want to thank all the guys I have been working with all those 14 days, and thank you so much. Yeah.
Today everyone speaks about environmental problems, but no one do anything. Such kind of programs as the Way to the North helps us to learn more about our planet. I want to say that we should more think about, not about just ourselves, but more about our planet.
Ecological problems affects on everyone's lives, and I'm so happy to be part of the changes. Thank you, Way to the North, for these opportunities.
The program Way to the North is not only about ecology, but also about cultural exchange between students and professors from different countries, from different cultures, and it's extremely interesting to know people from all over the world. And for me, this program is very inspiring program that made me really think about ecology and what we can do to make a difference.
So it's almost the end of our field trips of our ecological school, Way to the North, and I would like to say a lot of thanks to all of people that were here, our great team of teachers and students and organizers, and among main focuses of the school were the study of recultivation, the ecological kind of development of the nature here, also the interconnection of people, nature, and also production on the north of the Western Siberia. And I think it was a great experience and a great trip also. So yes, I really like this summer school, and thank you.
So far, it's been an interesting trip from Tumen to the north, precisely Nadim. It's been a moment of fun, entertainment, a moment of getting together, networking, knowing each other, and a little moment of sadness and sorrows when we have to say goodbye to some other people because their trip was cut short because of certain circumstances, and a moment whereby things got scary. The bus got faulty and we have to stay at one place for like 30-45 minutes to be fixed there. You know, it's been fun, as I have learned a lot. This is my first time coming to the north, and I'm impressed with things that I'm seeing over here. I've learned new cultures. I've also abreast myself with new people and people from different nationals. So I am pretty happy that I've been able to cooperate with people from other and different countries, and I've get to know them better. I am so much proud of myself coming all the way north, and these are some of the opportunities I would like to engage myself more in the near future. It's been interesting how the north is filled with iron, and for that matter, all the water we are using here at the hotel, it's not funny, but you know, it's part of life. Certain things are adventure, and you need to indulge yourself in it. It makes life interesting, and it creates memories, you know. So I'm very proud of myself, and I'm grateful to the organizers of this program, Tumen State University. I call Tumen State University the gateway to Siberia. I'm also grateful to ASEC, to ESF, to Tumenskaya Oblast, the Russian government, and all the other sponsors who made this program possible. I'm just hoping that they'll create more interesting programs such as this for students. Yeah, so thank you.
I'm very happy that I become a member of the school. It's a very impossible trip, and I hope the new goddess will be useful in the future.
I would like to say thanks everyone for this emotion and experience of the trip. I saw many beautiful places. I meet amazing people, and I very glad could go to the way to the north.
Okay, hello everyone. I want to talk about summer school way to the north. To me, it is a very good opportunity to find people who want to develop yourself, and for me it is a very good opportunity to improve my English level, and I apologize for my English, but in this school I find new friends, new environment, skills. Just we talking without professor from New-York University, from Washington, and it is a very open person, because if you want to talk about dream, about science, about work.
Okay, so I just returned from a very exciting class about ecology, economics, and culture of Western Siberia moving up to the north with a wonderful group of students. It was very exciting. I learned an awful lot, and I think the students also learned a lot as well. I think it was really exciting to see faculty from the University of Tumen and their partner institutions work with faculty from ESF SUNY together on this really exciting trip. Siberia is a beautiful place, and we saw much of it on the 10 days that we were in the field. And I just can't wait to get back.
I want to say thank you for this school. It was a good experience for me. I hope we will meet with our participants in the future. Thank you, guys.
So it was a real pleasure to take part in this summer school. I really liked the diversity of it, because nowadays to be a real scientist, you have to be a specialist in really different topics. And in this summer school, we all have the different interests in different sciences. We investigated ecology, soil science, the history of our region. So I think it is a real great experience.
Школа дала мне большой, громадный опыт, новые люди, новые знакомства. Было очень интересно. Мне все понравилось. Спасибо.
Hi everybody. I've had a week now to think about our international summer school way to the north. And I think the first thing I'd like to say is that it was every bit as great as I thought it would be, and I said to all of you on that first morning when we got started. I can't tell you how much I learned. Even though I'm the professor, I learned so much about the region, the culture, the history, and of course we all learn so much about the environment. Students who go on these types of trips are always the best, and it was a great pleasure to be with all of you. And I'd have to say, if nothing else, I would do this again anytime, any year. Thanks to all of you who did so much to make this happen, especially Tumen University.
Special thanks to the people who have been with me all these 14 days.
For me is this trip by the way to the north. That is, you take me to visit a lot of special areas such as forest or desert. I have never been to the desert before, so this is my favorite part.
For me, it's my first time to do some research with other people, and especially some professors, and we had a very deep research into the forest and the desert it's my first time to been to the desert.
The history of Russia.
Maybe I think some experience for some knowledge about trees and the soil and some plants.
For me, it was the pollution in China is very, very terrible, and compared with Russia has a lot of green area, and you have a lot of emerging. Oh, okay. And so I hope if I came back, after I came back to China, I will ask my people and my parents, my family. We will be careful about the environment protection. Yeah.
I learned some knowledge about the greenhouse effect and some pollution like plastic and rubbish, and I see the forest, and I see the biggest forest in the world, and I learned some knowledge how to protect the forest and how the desert, maybe how the connection between the desert and the forest and how it works.
Before I come to Russia, I'm a little afraid because I think Russian people, you are very strong, or you are the best friends with beer, or so, and you always make face like this, and you don't smell something like this. But now I think the Russian people, you are very friendly, and thank you for your taking care of me. Yeah.
You mean the impression for Russian people? Before I come to Russian, I think Russian people is some kind of words like fighters, like alcohol, like North, and beautiful woman. And when I come to China, I found that only one thing true, that China has very beautiful girls and women.
Russia.
Oh, sorry, Russia. And but I found that there are some kind of stereotype that not all Russian people like drink alcohol or vodka, and Russian people are very friendly, and they are not just get lost in some fake world like computer and phone. They prefer to communicate with each other face by face, and I feel very peaceful in Russia, especially in Tyumen. They don't have a lot of noisy and some kind of pollution. It's very beautiful, and people were very hospitable.